I'm using shea butter today to help my curls pop. Shea butter helps your hair to feel a lot thicker, it helps it to be more defined and a lot more softer so that it's easier for you to manage. 2 Corinthians 9:15. Thank God for his gift that words can't describe. We have so much to be grateful to God for each day. This is the shea butter that I am using. I got it off of Amazon. It says that it's completely organic. It's a 500-gram tub. I went ahead and put some of it in the pan already. So yeah, just put it over some hot boiling water and let it melt. I'm going to also add some olive oil and castor oil. This is completely optional, so it's up to you. Also break up the shea butter pieces as it helps it to melt a lot faster. Once it's cooled down, I just popped it in this container. Did put it in the fridge for a little while just to help it become more solid a lot quicker. As it was solid, I blended it until it became like a cream, but I over blended it, so you need to be really careful at this point. You only want to blend it enough so that it turns into like a creamy consistency. If you continue blending it too much, it will turn like solid. Like you won't even be able to pick it up. It will be like, you know, like a meringue biscuit, like completely solid. But if that does happen, that's okay. Just put it back in your pot, let it melt again, and then obviously let it become solid. Because I'd already done it, I got really tired and I went to sleep. So when I woke up, it was like very solid because I left it in the fridge overnight and it was like rock hard. I had to leave it and wait for it to like melt a little bit. So this was wasting a lot more time. Could have been done a lot quicker if I'd have just got it right first time, but I'm telling you so that you don't make the same mistake. So once it had like softened up, I blended it again, and then this is how it turned out. I put it in this little jar, and yeah, I'm gonna get ready and put it in my hair now. So I've just washed my hair. These are the products that I've used, the 2 conditioners and this hydrating shampoo by Herbal Essence. I'm gonna put some of this organic coconut oil by Vita Coco in my hair, and that is my homemade shea butter, so I'm gonna put that in my hair as well. It was like really thick. It turned like solid, so I don't know if you have to go through the whole process of like blending it. I feel like that was a waste of time. You can, because it's going to become solid anyways, so just mix it with your fork and then or whatever, and then just wait for it to become solid and then put it in your hair. I feel like there were like ways of doing this a lot quicker. Yeah, take the section of your hair that you want to brush, spray it with water just to moisturize, add some coconut oil, take your homemade shea butter, rub that in as well, and just begin brushing through your hair. And then you're just going to repeat that process throughout your entire hair until all your hair has been brushed. I found that the shea butter was extremely thick, but it did add a lot of definition. Like when I put it in my hair, I was like, whoa, like because of how like it just makes your curls pop. It's kind of like I can describe it like an edge control, you know, the waxy consistency of like an edge control. That is what shea butter is like. So it might just be like a natural like gel, like natural edge control or whatever. So yeah, once I've done that, I'm just gonna put my hair up in a little bun. So before I did this, I actually had it in like a little protective style. If you watched my last video where I made the hair mask, that is the style that I had it in. I would just say if you're going to do that style, don't leave them in for an extremely long time. I think I had mine in for like 3 weeks, but make sure that you are like redoing them regularly just to stop your hair from matting. But you might notice that your shea butter has a bit of a funny smell, but don't worry, once it hits the air, the smell just completely goes away. Like, I'm not a scientist, I don't know how that works, but you get it out of the tub, it does smell a bit like nature, you know, when you go to the farm and you get that smell. But after like it's in the air, like after it hits the air, it just doesn't smell like you've got anything at all in your hair. white shea butter. I used to do aloe vera, but I cannot do aloe vera anymore, so I need a backup, and I'm trying shea butter. So if shea butter doesn't work for you, then try something else like cocoa butter. I don't know, like, what's the others? There's so many. I have tried products in my hair before that like just didn't work for me, and I just stopped using them. So this was like the next day, so I just had my hair in these two little bun things. It definitely like stretched out a lot more, but I did want to wash it out because the shea butter is quite dense. Like, I don't know if it's because I added the olive oil and the castor oil, but it just was like very greasy. I don't know if shea butter is like an oil or like what it is, but when you put it in your hands and you rub it, it does melt. You can even put it on your skin as well. So this is the third day. I had just woken up. So when I go to bed, this is the shower cap that I wear, and that's the inside of it. I feel like it just helps to lock in so much moisture. I just wear it as well because I don't want the stuff that I put in my hair going like on my pillows and stuff. So I'm taking my hair out, and it has like stretched a lot more as well, and the curls are definitely very, very defined because of the shea butter. Giving myself a little scalp massage. These are so good for your hair. Like, I just love giving myself these little massages. Once I do that, I'm gonna put my hair in a little bun, and this is how I'm gonna wear it. I also thought I might add some little beads at the front because why not? So I did put some little beads as well. About, I'd say, 4 days after I did this hairstyle, I did go ahead and wash my hair again, and it just felt so soft. Like, I used the Herbal Essence shampoo, the blue one, and then I used the banana conditioner, the yellow one, and like after I'd washed my hair, like, it was just so soft. So I think you can use the shea butter as like a hair conditioner as well. Because I put so much in when I was brushing it, after you shampoo and condition your hair, to style it, you don't need to put as much in because you're not trying to like brush your entire hair. The time when I put the shea butter in my hair to now, when I'm doing this voiceover, I washed it once, and I will insert a clip at the end of like a review, a 1-week review. After I took out my protective style, as you can see, I'm currently taking it out. This took forever. I don't look impressed in the other video because I was so annoyed because it took so long to take them little mini braids out. I used hair conditioner and the shea butter just to add some like slip and make it easier to take out. But I didn't brush through my hair because my hair wasn't letting me just comb through it. So I just washed it first. And then after I washed it, then I put some product in, and because it absorbed it a lot better, then I was able to run the brush through. So don't force combs through your hair. Like, if your hair is like, no, even after you put product in, just try washing it with shampoo and conditioner. It might open up your hair follicles, and then so it can absorb product so much more easier, and then you'll find that running the brush through your hair is so much more easier. Just another tip, if you're doing mini braids or mini twists, just make sure that you're like redoing them every 2 weeks or every week, just to stop your hair from matting. This will make it so much easier when you want to just take them out. You won't be awake like all night trying to take out ones that have like matted together. So make sure that you're, like taking them out and then like retwisting them. This is the review. So it's been 1 week since I put the shea butter in my hair and combed through it. I did some exercising, and then I washed my hair. So I waited like 4 days, and then I went ahead and shampooed and conditioned my hair, and I kid you not, like, my hair was so soft. So I guess you can use the shea butter as a hair conditioner. It's got a little tangle in my hair. I usually like to just cut these off because if I try to rip them out, I might give myself split ends. I like to give myself little scalp massages as well. I read somewhere that this is really good for your head and it just helps the blood flow, which helps your hair as well. So after I washed my hair, I just went back in with a little bit of shea butter and a little bit of coconut oil, and that's it. And it's been 2 days and I haven't put any other products in my hair. The only thing I've put in is the water, just spraying some water here and there. When you put your hair cap on, don't put it on while your hair is wet. Make sure that your hair completely dries before you put the hair cap on before you go to bed. I believe you can put shea butter on your skin as well, so you can make your hair product versatile, so it can be for your hair and your skin. And I have observed that right now we're in summer, so it's very hot. So I would recommend just using this pure shea butter by itself without adding anything else. Maybe, I don't know if aloe vera goes well with shea butter, but I don't know if they complement each other. I suppose you could do it. You could do shea butter and aloe vera, because aloe vera is like a sun protectant. Only reason I'm saying this is because it's been extremely hot, like 30 degrees, and you don't want to be going outside with oil in your hair when it's hot, because oil is used for like cooking, you know, like frying. So like when it heats up, your hair is being fried in the sun. So I would just say, instead of adding oil to your hair, to your thing, just add aloe vera, shea butter and aloe vera, instead of like shea butter and coconut oil, shea butter and castor oil, because I have observed that my hair was feeling very crispy in the sun, and then I put 2 and 2 together and I thought to myself, maybe it's feeling crispy because it's like being cooked, because I put coconut oil, castor oil. So I would just recommend that for the summer. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I have had so much fun experimenting with shea butter, and I hope you will too.